First question. Do you think that the mind and the body is separate? That's really what you got to ask yourself. Figure that out first, and you will understand people's arguments when they're talking to you. Okay? Like this whole the trans ideology, it stems from one question. Are men and are our mind and our body separate? That's it. If you say it is, then you affirm their belief. Okay? That means that I was put in the wrong body. My mind is a female's, and it was put in a male's body. If you start from right there, you understand where they going with this shit. Okay? Now, when you get this ball started, this is not going up. This is going down. Okay? This is basically us trying to rewrite history. Okay? That means we got to go through history and separate everybody's mind from their body. Okay? Because we got to rethink this now. We got to recalibrate. Okay? Because at first we thought it was just a whole person. That changes everything. What was their mind? What was their brain? Now we got to go dissect every interview, every moment that might have looked like they was trying to tell us what was going on, because the mind and the body is separate. So the mind might have been subconsciously trying to let us know things subliminally when the body was asleep or something. It's like Doctor Strange. He was asleep, but he astro projected, so he's awake. That tells us that the mind is active when we're asleep. That means that the mind is separate from the body. That's how that works. That's how they explain that. You get what I'm saying? Not as a function of the body. No. Two different things. No. Now you believe that. If you believe that, then you probably ride with everything else they talking about. You get me? Me personally, I don't. I told y'all, it's like the word woman. It's like the word woman. Now, we've already classified what a woman is. A woman is from a female baby, from a little girl to a young woman, to all the way up to a woman, to a lady, to an old lady. This encapsulates woman. Okay, woman is like the word car. It takes many parts to make a car. For the car to be a car, that'll be like woman. You bring together parts. It's like Dr. Frankenstein. Bring together parts. Boom, 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 boom. And this is how you create a woman. Everything functions together. A woman. You get me? It all encapsulates a woman. See, they've decided to break you down. You get what I'm saying? They want to break you down to parts. To parts. You get what I'm saying? They want to break you down to parts. This is why they want the BBL. This is why they want the breast enlargement, the lip enhancement, the makeup, so they can make themselves look more feminine. All these things, because they've broken you down to parts. You get me? Even went so far as to cut that boy off, because that was a part. I don't need that. Throw it on the table, like Dave Chappelle said. Let's talk business, gentlemen. You get what I'm saying? Yes, parts. Break you down to parts. You get me? You know, now you're scrap metal. You're scrap metal. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy, right? That's what they do with women. They break you down so they can find a way to get in. You get what I'm saying? They think of womanhood as an umbrella term that encapsulates femininity. You get what I'm saying? Now they broke y'all down. They broke you down. They broke the capsule of woman down to where they can find a way to get in. Oh, if I get enhancements, breast enlargement surgery, butt surgery, take hormones, use makeup, I can be just as woman as a woman can be a woman, because at this point, don't I qualify too? You get what I'm saying? That's how they think. They've broken you down. This is the pseudo-intellectual way of doing things. Break everything down. Now, we've used this to find the underlying issues of what make people crazy, or, you get me? Things, we have to look a little deeper to see what is. These people go all the way. They break you down to your fucking atoms. They break you down to your atoms just so they can find a way to prove their point. Now, we understand that woman encapsulates everything that is a female. You get what I'm saying? And they break it down to where they can find a way in. Okay? This is what I see when I see a woman. The brain of a woman, or I think a brain, in all honesty, I think the brain starts off the same in all babies, and we grow to understand the world how we understand it, whether it's privileges or trying to keep it as simple as possible. You're a girl, that's a boy. You're a girl, that's a boy. When it comes to the brain to me is like any other organ. Okay, any other organ. This is what I believe. This is my understanding. The brain is just like any other organ in the body of a person. Okay, how it starts off the same. It only starts off with one function. What's that function? Keep your body running. That's it. Starts off on 5% power. You get what I'm saying? Keep your body running. And then it builds from there, how you're associated in the world. You get me? And how do we associate you? Based off of your fucking sex. That's what we use as an indicator of how we associate you into this world. Granted, a lot of people out there, weirdos, love to disregard what your sex is and try to program you to believe that you're something that you're not. You're not. Now, we've accepted gay. Look, that's how I feel about the brain. That's how I feel about the brain. Your brain is no different from any other organ in your body, okay? If I shoot you in your fucking brain, your fucking body will still live on. You get what I'm saying? If I shoot you in your heart, your body, you will die, but your brain will, you can still take away your brain long enough. You ain't get brain damage yet. You get what I'm saying? Not yet. You gotta hurry up. You gotta be real fast. You get what I'm saying? Call the doctor. Hurry up. Call somebody. And they want to break you down so they can find a way in. No, you're not a girl. You're not a girl. You're a boy. Okay? It's as simple as that. The only way you'll think otherwise is if you split the brain and the body. And we understand that you can't do that. You can't do that. You get what I'm saying? They're together. They're no better than a woman. What is a woman? A human female, a human girl, a human, everything that encapsulates femininity and the differences in our sexes. That's it. That's it. You want to separate the brain from the body. You can't do that. They're the same organ. They're all an organ. You get me? You didn't get a female's brain. You didn't get a female's brain. You didn't. No, you got a brain. You get me? And you want to think like a woman, I guess.